You've heard of Instagram, you've seen TikTok dominate, but did you know there's an app that, because of its uniqueness, gained nearly 3 million US users in just one day? Meet Xiaohongshu, also known as RedNote, a movement redefining how people share ideas, discover trends, and connect across cultures. In this video, we'll walk you through its amazing story, from its early beginnings to how it gained social media recognition. You'll meet the brilliant minds behind it, learn how they leveraged an unexpected opportunity during the 2025 TikTok ban in the US, and discover what makes RedNote so much more than just another platform. This isn't just a story about an app, it's a masterclass in resilience, innovation, and turning challenges into opportunities. Get ready to smile, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how RedNote's story is rewriting the rules of social media success. Let's travel down memory lane to 2013, when Chaowin Mao, a Stanford MBA graduate and former consultant at Bain & Company, noticed something odd. His parents were visiting the US and they wanted to shop, but there was no reliable guide to help them figure out where to go or how to find the best deals. Sure, there were guides for tourist attractions, but shopping? Nada. Zip. This gap wasn't just annoying for his parents, it was a struggle for many Chinese travelers who loved shopping abroad, but they didn't have a central place to share tips or to get advice. That's when Chaowin had an idea, but he couldn't do it alone. So he teamed up with Miranda Q, a marketing pro who had worked at Bertelsmann, a huge global media company. Together, they created Xiaohongshu, aka RedNote, a space for people to share honest reviews, shopping tips, and even hidden travel gems. But their dream didn't stop there. They wanted to build a lifestyle community where people could inspire each other to live their best lives. The name Xiaohongshu, it's pretty clever. It's a nod to Chairman Mao Zedong's famous Little Red Book of Quotes, which inspired a whole generation. But instead of political change, Chaowin and Miranda wanted their vision to inspire people to explore, discover, and grow, whether through fashion, beauty, travel, or personal goals. Of course, starting a business wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. RedNote had its fair share of struggles. They were up against local giants like Alibaba and Tencent, who were basically the cool kids in the tech world of China. On top of that, the market was already overflowing with new platforms popping up left and right. How do you stand out in a crowd like that? It got even tougher when they tried to gain people's trust. Back in 2013, the idea of a community-driven platform where users posted reviews and recommendations was still pretty new in China. Many people were skeptical, but Chaowin and Miranda didn't give up. They stayed laser-focused on their goal. Instead of trying to sell the cheapest stuff or fight on price, they focused on quality. RedNote offered the best experiences and trustworthy advice. This approach, it worked. They teamed up with luxury brands like Dior, Tiffany & Co, and L'Oreal. These partnerships boosted RedNote's reputation and attracted young urban women who cared about authenticity and exclusivity. But RedNote's real secret sauce wasn't just its fancy brand deals, it was trust. Unlike other platforms where people could sell anything to anyone, RedNote only worked with licensed brands. This made users feel safe and confident when shopping. So, things were looking pretty good for RedNote. It even turned heads in the business world, and RedNote landed a massive $300 million investment from Alibaba in 2018. That deal pushed its value up to an eye-popping $3 billion. Not bad for a company that started as a niche app for Chinese travelers, right? As RedNote was thriving, an unexpected twist came along, a moment that would change everything for the company. It all started when US President Donald Trump and US lawmakers dropped a bombshell that TikTok might get banned. They claimed it was a risk to national security and told TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to either sell its US branch or shut it down completely. For the 170 million American TikTok users every day, this news was straight up devastating. They would lose their platform for connection, entertainment, and even income. That's when RedNote stepped into the limelight. US TikTok users stumbled across this app that had been quietly thriving in China. RedNote already had 300 million users there, but this sudden attention from Americans was next level. Within just 2 days, RedNote shot up to the top of the US App Store with over 700,000 downloads. It was an overnight explosion. A platform that originally catered to Chinese travelers was now seeing a massive wave of users from halfway across the globe. Unfortunately, RedNote wasn't exactly ready for this. The app was built for Mandarin speakers, including its menus and its features. Plus, RedNote's content wasn't what TikTok fans were used to. TikTok was all about catchy dances and viral memes, but RedNote, it focused on lifestyle tips, beauty hacks, and product reviews. At first, many Americans, they felt completely out of place. Then, something surprising happened. Users started helping each other. Chinese users, amazed by the flood of American newcomers, began making tutorials on how to use the app. Some even translated posts into English, while Americans started sharing bits of their culture too, like fast food secrets and skincare routines. This sparked a crazy cultural exchange. The hashtag TikTokRefugee blew up with over 250 million views and 5.5 million comments. Suddenly, RedNote became a bridge, a connection between two very different worlds. One Chinese user put it best: this could be a historic moment. It feels like ordinary people from the US and China are finally connecting on a meaningful level. I hope we can keep building on this. RedNote saw the potential of this unexpected twist and wasted no time adapting. They quickly added English language updates and revamped their platform to make it easier for everyone to use. And by January 2025, RedNote turned from just another Chinese app to a global phenomenon, with over 450 million users worldwide. But here's the real question: what makes RedNote unique to apps like TikTok or Instagram? And why can't people seem to put their phones down? The answers, they might surprise you, but just hold on tight because this is thrilling. Unlike apps that are all about chasing viral trends, RedNote, it's built differently. It doesn't try to wow you with flashy dances or viral memes. No, RedNote is more like that one friend who always knows the best spots to shop, the coolest beauty hacks, and the smartest travel tips. From finding the perfect moisturizer to figuring out how to pack light for a weekend trip, RedNote knows what you care about, and it makes it personal. But wait, there's more. It's not just about what you see on your feed, it's about trust. RedNote doesn't let just anyone sell stuff on its platform, and there's no peer-to-peer selling like on Instagram. Instead, the app works with licensed, legit brands to make sure everything you see is authentic. And these aren't random brands either. We're talking big names like Dior, L'Oreal, and Tiffany & Co. You know, the ones that scream luxury? This mix of quality content and safe shopping is why RedNote feels different. It's not trying to be just another social media app. It's creating a space where people can explore, share, and shop all in one place, all without second guessing if what they're buying is real or fake. On the flip side, it's not always been smooth sailing. Competing with giants like Instagram and TikTok is no joke. Then there's the fact that RedNote is a Chinese app stepping into the global spotlight. That alone brings its own challenges, including questions about privacy, cultural differences, and whether people in the US and other countries can fully vibe with its style. And honestly, adapting isn't easy. The platform was designed with Chinese audiences in mind, so for new users from around the world, figuring out how it all works can feel a little, well, awkward. Yet, people keep coming back. Why? One word: authenticity. RedNote isn't about influencers trying to sell you stuff in a sneaky way. It's about real people sharing real advice. When someone recommends a product or a hack, you know they mean it. That's what makes the app feel genuine. So, what makes RedNote's strategy so different? And what can RedNote teach us about turning challenges into opportunities? Get your pens out and take some notes. Let's start with Chaowin Mao. Sure, he's got the fancy degrees and the engaging resume, but what sets him apart is his style of leadership. Chaowin believes in fostering creativity through comfort, whether that means brainstorming in cozy spaces or letting employees bring their pets to work. By keeping the environment laid back, he's created a space where fresh ideas can thrive. And then there's Miranda Q, RedNote's co-founder, whose resilience is truly top-notch. Miranda's always been about learning and improving, even when things go wrong. For her, mistakes are like stepping stones. They're just part of the process to get things right. This mindset is why she's earned global recognition as one of the most creative leaders in the business world. What about the elephant in the room? Was RedNote's success just all about timing? Some might say the app got lucky when the TikTok ban opened doors to a global audience, but luck without preparation doesn't lead to success. RedNote didn't stumble into the spotlight, it was ready for it. Years of building trust and focusing on authentic content, it meant they could adapt and grow when the opportunity came knocking. But you see, preparation only works if you're willing to adapt. RedNote's story shows the power of flexibility. When their user base exploded overnight, they didn't panic. Instead, they leaned into the chaos, learned from it, and used it to their advantage. It was genius. RedNote thrived because it understands people. This app isn't trying to be flashy or follow trends. Instead, it focuses on building a real connection with users by providing value, trust, and content that matters. It's a strategy that other platforms often overlook in favor of chasing quick wins. What's next for RedNote? The possibilities, well, they're endless. But its story is a reminder that even unexpected challenges, they can lead to extraordinary opportunities if you're ready to seize them. So, what bold steps will you take next? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear how RedNote's journey inspires your own.